episode in my never-ending hunt for 15 gold heads. This is... I'm not really sure what episode this is, but I'll figure it out when I edit it. Okay, I'm actually back at Yaamava Casino, visiting here for Mother's Day. Alright, and let's see, the money is in, the volume is up. We'll start with a $3 bet here. I'm only here for the day. Hope everybody's having a great Mother's Day today. I do have a little side bet going on with my friend Bonus Time Slots. We're trying to see who can get 15 gold heads in the original Buffalo Gold here. So the winner is going to get a steak dinner. Yeah, it's definitely on my bucket list to do it on this version. I've already done it twice, but both of them have been on Wonder 4 Boost Gold. Alright, come on, baby. Enough of the teasing. Let's get a bonus here. Again, I cannot stand a session where I can't trigger even a single bonus. Again, this is coming to you from Yaamava Casino. I forget exactly what episode this is, but I'll figure it out during editing. Just visiting Yaamava for a day. Not even a day, actually. I'm actually going to be leaving shortly. But come on, I want at least one bonus. $150 here to start with, and so far nothing. Come on, nope. Alright, in the danger zone here, rapidly approaching epic comeback territory. And we're there. Alright, one more spin and I'm gonna hop over to the machine next to me. And nothing.
Thank you for playing.
Alright, let's just hop over to the machine next to me. Let's toss in another hundy in here. Enough with the teasing. can I get one shot today? I've already put in 150 to start, and this is a second 100 in. So down 200 now without a single bonus. Not unusual. Let's just hope that when I do get the bonus, it's not one of the shitty ones. Like the 2x or 3x type bonus, you know? Yeah, I know some people don't like Huff and Puff, or they don't like some other games, but man, at least in those games, you know, you can actually get like, you know, 10 or 20x type bonuses. You won't see like a 2 or 3x bonus, but in this one, if you played it enough times, man, you actually get 0, 2x, 3x. You get some really bad bonuses, and it can take a while to even get there. Of course, that's to offset the massive potential when you do end up with 15 gold heads, but that's actually why I like games like Huff and Puff or Dragon Link. You know, when you land the bonus, it's usually decent. Even All Aboard, that's like an all or nothing, but when you get the bonus, it's usually good. Come on, one time. Ay, ay, ay. I cannot stand a session without a bonus. Yeah, trust me, it makes no difference which version I play. It doesn't matter if it's this one, Revolution, Wonder 4 Boost Gold, Spinning Fortunes, whatever, you name it. It's hard on all of them. No version is any easier than the other. I know that for a fact. Back into the danger zone here, under 20, approaching epic comeback territory. Bad day for Buffalo here. One more and then toss in another hundy to see if I can trigger one bonus. Alright, so that's 250 in so far and nothing. Come on, bonus. Come out. My neighbor on my right, my neighbor on my left have triggered it. Don't you hate that? I mean, I'm happy for them, but Kind of sucks when you're sitting in between, you can't pop it. Finally got one. Let's see if it's gonna be any good. It's not going to be any good. If you don't get your coins by the 6th game, you're usually like 99 out of 100 times you're screwed. I told ya. You play this enough, you can tell. Alright, I'm gonna just play this down to 50 because then that will be a $300 loss for today's session. Unless something happens. Unless something happens. Nope. Yeah. 3, at least I got one bonus, so I had my shot. Let's see if we can get one more bonus. Yeah, coins, coins, coins. Again, it's my firm belief that the coins you get are determined at the start of the bonus. Alright, come on. Can we get one more? One more. If I get one more bonus, whatever the result, that will be the end. After a couple of backup spins, of course. Let's see if I can play it down to 15. What can I get? Here's 2 chances. Alright, here's the 4th coin. Okay. Whatever the result of this, that will be the end of this session. Come on, coin, coin, coin. Let's think positive. Coin. Coin, coin, coin. I don't care about the head. Nope, that's not important. It makes no difference. And nope, we didn't make it, so we're not. This is not going to be good. This is not going to be good. Told you. I told you. Well, that was so bad. I'm gonna just actually let me play it back down to 50. That was so bad. Alright, let's see if there's a third one in here. Coins, coins, coins. I keep telling you, coins over heads. Coins before heads, I mean. That's why the 4 coin trigger is so important, why it makes such a big difference, because you get the extra 7 games. And that helps. We got 2 spins here. Alright, I'm gonna do one more. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna stop right there. Not a very good session today here in Buffalo Gold Collection at Yaamava. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and thank you for watching.